Hi guys, Captain of here. We're gonna talk about the episode 10 of The Rising of the Shield Hero. My throat is a bit tired. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. We're gonna begin the episode with where we last left off. Melty was asking our main protagonist, the Shield Hero, can you please listen to me, what I have to say? And he's like, no, no way. Out of my sight! And I was like, you're a bit too harsh. Dude, seriously, it's a bit too harsh. But I understand. He doesn't want to get screwed by the same family that screwed him over in the beginning. Makes sense. Though I like that Raftalia and Philo actually pushed him to say, you're a mean bastard, and you're mean. And that wasn't fair. And the girl ran away, pretty much crying. And then we meet one of the soldier guards and the soldier boy with his friends. The wizard chick, I think. I don't know. The good friends, the good soldier boy friends. And they live in the same village. Yes. Yes. But oh, that's a spoiler. But they, I saw him before in episode 3. So, this anime is pretty good at laying out a lot of things. Pretty good. And this episode, I will give right out of bat. I will give this episode 20 out of 20. Pretty great. Anyway, I enjoyed this episode pretty much. And what did the soldier boy say again? Yeah, they wanted to join him, and he's like, "Give me 250 silver coins." And Raftali is like, "Now, Fumi, that was a bit too much now, Fumi." And he's like, "Yeah, seriously?" I understand him because he's like, "I've been screwed over by this world. I don't do shit for free." To be fair, I understand it, but even I get a bit tired of his what should we say? Want to get money thinking. Because seriously, I want you to act like a hero, and finally he does this. Later in this episode, of course. Anyway, so he basically says, "Buy me the what was it? A jewel? It was an amulet. We can call it the silver diamond with a yellow stone inside." He's like, "Yeah, collect the money, then we will talk. All right?" He's like, "Then we will talk." Sorry. Perfect. Then we will talk. So what happens next? Oh yeah, the blacksmith. Oh yeah, the upgrades. Yes, yes. The class up church, or should I say, the king's personal domain. You will know soon why, but anyway. So basically now Fumi and Raftalia go there. Oh, I forgot to mention. Raftalia got some sweet, nice armor. Pretty badass and sweet armor. It looks kind of like a Dark Souls armor that I have in Dark Souls 3. Actually, it looks like that. And now Fumi and Raftali are talking to each other while Firo is gonna buy something on a shop outside, and he's like saying, I'm not gonna stay in this world forever. I want you to choose your own path, your own class up. And she's like, you can choose anything you want for me. I don't care much. Like she cares, I think she cares, but she wants him to choose anything because I will say this. She's basically Raftali is basically super mad in love with this guy. So she will be fine, happy with any choice. Almost, I think. But he's like, no, I want you to choose your own path. I will say this. He needs a medal for being a good father, adopted father. Seriously, he can get the gold medal because that's a good option. You need to let the kids have their own choices. And he actually says, what was it again? Oh yeah, he says, I will leave this world and never come. I will leave this world. That's why I want you to survive and get you the best class. That's why I want you to choose so you can survive when I'm gone, basically. And she's like, um, yeah, she was like this, huh? She was like, I cannot do the expression, but she was like, her whole world was crashing. in her mind. Like this. Poof! It's like a Thanos snap, except much worse in her mind. And wasn't that because she's like, you know, yeah, it was that. And then it was like going to feel her like, yeah, you can buy this. And she was like, she was just standing there like, I cannot do the expression, damn it. Okay, continue. Oh, then they are in the church. Shit, I forgot. Then they go into the church and then they do the buying shit and then like the they decide to buy the level up for Raftalia and I like Nafumi in this part because he says like, okay, I will give you this money, but he's like, seriously, what the? He's just like, oh my. He's just like, please. If I couldn't use freaking my powers in here, I would do it outside, pretty much. He was pretty much pissed. And we got a little nice flashback to episode 1 of some of the priest bastards up in the balcony in episode 1. Because they like, yeah, how much gold was it? 15 gold! That's basically like, how much would that be an equivalent of us? Oh, like that, that's like 2000 gold or some shit. A lot of gold, and he's like, okay, to Raftalia, that's it. And Philo's like, no, me. And he's like, next time. He's like, next time, kid, or you're not gonna get food. I like Nafumi. He's like, he doesn't give a shit. He just doesn't. He just like, Raftalia, you first. And he's like, all right. But Raftalia's like a bit, we maybe shouldn't do this. And he's like, nope. And then he gives her that thing, but she doesn't go away with the money. And then the old priest woman shows up and says, it's a royal decree from the king. Do not let the Shield Heroes party members and Shield Hero himself level up. Spoiler warning. I should have said that before, but whatever. And he's like, oh my. He's like, oh my. He's like, oh my god. I think in his mind he's thinking, I need to end that king. Some way, somehow, he will pay for this shit. That's what I think he's thinking. And normally he's just like, all right, that's it. And he just, the funniest part of this episode was like this. It was just like, okay, she's like, I get class up here. And the other priest woman that was smiling, she was smiling. I forgot to do that expression, damn it. She has the same glasses as me a bit, but a bit more darker glasses inside. And she's like, yes. And then he's like, nope, give back my money. And he's like, he just grabs it. He's like, Raftalia, Philo, go. Fuck this place. He's just like, fuck this. Oh, they go to the, what should we call him? Mr. Doctor Eggman. The slave merchant. I love the slave merchant though. But he is freaking creepy. Like seriously, he's like a guy you don't want next to kids or anyone that you know. Seriously, you don't want this guy close to you. Though to be fair, I must say it, the voice actors in this episode, great job. Because what was the nun saying in the church as well? It's a royal decree by the king. Yeah, I will say this: King, please get freaking stabbed by something. Please, I hate you. Like I hate the king, but I love the voice actor. I love the voice actors in the show. Great. It's like, how should I say this? I've watched Power Rangers when I was a child. It's basically like you have a Power Rangers character and everyone else is against this man. Even the Power Rangers themselves, the other ones. It's pretty funny. It's hilarious. So I will say 10 out of 10 in the voice actors department, music as well, and story as well. So they go to the slave merchant and talk, and he's actually saying, oh, Hiro-sama, the great Hiro-sama, thank you for your business and everything. You have made me flourish like no else. Was it like that? And what was he saying to Philo as well? Philo was terrified as shit. She was even saying before she went in, she said, Master, please never sell me. And he's like, no, of course I will never sell you. God damn it, what do you think? What do you think of me? Okay, my smile doesn't, I smiled pretty evil right now, so it's like, oh my god. But anyways, like he's like, I will never sell you. But in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my god, if this chicken does one stupid thing, it's gonna be over. I don't know if I should be. I shouldn't be delighted of this. No, no, no. I love that chicken. I hate her for being too close with Raftalia in rivalry, but I like her rivalry. I like her personality. But I don't want to know what happens if she fails. I seriously don't want to know. So anyway, the what was the slave merchant saying? He was saying, "Oh, because of your great, yeah, good reputation." He's like, because of this, everyone wants to go to my perfect little circus shop. And Raftalia was like, "Oh my god, don't go one." She's just like, "I'm backing the fuck off. I'm backing off. I'm backing off." She's like, "Don't touch me." And he's like, "No, of course not." It's like a combination between Eggman and a very creepy, creepy person, but a charismatic and very dangerous, creepy person. And what did he say later? Oh, hmm. Oh, the boots, the boots. The chicken got some new boots. Oh, they could go to another. I forgot shit. They could go to another country. And it's like, huh? Oh, oh, I forgot to mention. He said about the werewolf guy. He actually said that. You forgot about that. Oh my god, I'm a genius in one aspect. Okay, so in the first episode, he wanted to get the werewolf guy from one of the cages, and now he saw that the werewolf guy was actually lower than the other characters. I actually saw it, or it was higher or lower. Yeah, but yeah, but he didn't want to get it anyway, so. But it was a nice reference to the first episode, though. Anyway, so they get into the tent, the one of the tents in the giant circus tent, and he's talking to the slave merchant, or Dr. Eggman. He's talking to him about the class ups. He's like, can I get a class up somewhere else? He's like, yeah, you can get it in Mercenary Nation. I will say Mercenary Nation is quite easy. So, damn it, I cannot pronounce those names today. Shield Freedom. So we have three places they could go later on. Mercenary Country, Shield Freedom was the third one. Well, Silthwelt. Silthwelt was the second one. Silthwelt. The demi-human domained country, which I mean, I've been actually dreaming sometimes about the show, thinking about the scenario when he comes in there, he could be celebrated as a king, or something horrible could happen because they are dominated by demi-humans, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, and then we have Siltwelt, the one that the slave merchant recommended. Shield Freedom, shit. But you get my point. Not the second, not the first. Siltwelt is the second one with the demi-human domination. And Schildfrieden is the other one that he recommended to go to. Sorry for getting stuck there, but anyway, so he recommended to go to Schildfrieden, and that's gonna be an interesting place later on. And it's a bit ironic because it has the same name as a shield, and he has a shield. To be fair, I think he would be very good buddy with Captain America, though. Anyway, continue. Oh yeah, that's the thing I wanted to say. Yeah, yeah. And then they decide to buy some pretty badass weapon talents of death. And she's like, "Oh, they're pretty good and cute, and but they're a bit heavy." And he also said to the slave merchant's like, "5 silver gold coins." And now Fumi's like, "Nope, 4. That's my thing, 4." And he's like, "Oh, you're such a beautiful young. What was the joke? You're such a beautiful man." Yeah, my favorite customer, my spine tingles. And now Fumi responds afterwards. After that, when he's a bit further away, he responds, "Oh my god, this guy is creepy." Yeah, Oh yeah, test. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. They wanted to test the new weapons that Philo got, the new weapons that the KFC chicken got, and yes, Raftalia as well. Damn it, I forgot. So Raftalia got a pretty badass sword, pretty sharp, and it has a beautiful. Sorry, my throat. Just a second, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, it has a beautiful red stone in it, and she gets pretty nice and badass, sweet-looking armor. She looks like one of the characters in Dark Souls from Dark Souls 3's armor. I will say this: pretty nice armor shots as well. Pretty cool. To be fair, it reminds me of Dark Souls, so that's a plus in my book. Also, that armor, I have that armor in the game. It starts to remind me more and more an RPG that I would really want to play. Seriously, I would really want to play that. If this anime would be an RPG, I would be playing it on my phone almost all the day if I had time, because I need to do work as well. So anyway, they go down to the sewers and beat the shit out of a lot of alligators, snake, scorpion, alligators, things, and they're just like, "Yay, we're killing it!" And now Fumi's like, "You wetted me down." He's just like, he's just like this. He's just like, seriously, and they're like, "What?" And he's like, "Damn it, you wetted me down in sewer water." He's just like thinking, they're not gonna get food for a month. Maybe not. I think he's not that harsh. I think he's like, all right. He's just like, he's just like this. Seriously. Though to be fair, he has the best companions someone could wish that they have. A loyal chick that loves him, another chick that loves him, and likes to beat the shit out of enemies and kill them and eat them. So, but I like that Raftalia and Philo. They have a good chemistry. Secondly, I like when they were like, "Yay, slashing!" And one of the scenes Raftalia did was like stabbing it. She was like with an evil face. Did she have an evil face? She was just enjoying stabbing the alligator right in the eye. She was like, "Die!" And I was like thinking, "Oh my god, I don't want to be on this chick's bad side." Oh, also, I remember. Do you remember what was that again? What was that? The boar episode. I don't want to mess with her. Seriously, I don't want to mess with Raftalia because I don't want to die like a goddamn boar or a crocodile stabbed in the eye. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they go to a tavern to eat, and he's like, "Yeah, all right, we go and eat." Then he's like, "All right, I forgive you for splashing me down in my whole clothes." Holy shit! Itsuki and Ren, and they're talking about their glorious accomplishments. Ungrateful bastards. Yeah, he started laughing at Itsuki when he said, what was his name? Oh, the Spider Man quote. Seriously, I will say this. Please, Spider Man, can you please beat the shit out of Itsuki? Please. Thank you. Yes. Anyway, Itsuki says, with great power comes great responsibility. And I was like, you have no right to take those words, my good friend. Those words, they're not your words. You're just using them. To be fair, he's just using those words. Also, I like that they said, someone has stolen my request money. Someone has stolen my request money too. Though to be fair, I will give Ren 10 hero points. I changed my mind. I will give him Ren 10 hero points. Itsuki, I will give you 20 down hero points in this episode. Though I like your bow. And I like his companions. Pretty cool. And what were they talking? They were talking about they were talking about villages in the north. Yeah, their request has been cancelled and stuff like that. Their money that I said before. He's like, they're saying, "Is it you?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." Oh, I like this. I like this. I would be like, please frame every goddamn word he said. It's like, bitch slap, and punch in the stomach, punch in the stomach, and punch in the face. You know, I wish Naofumi would punch them in the face, but this is so much worse and so much better for me. Because he literally said, look at Raftalia, look at her bandage. You did that. A lot of people died because of your shit. And I needed to clean it up. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. And I need to clean it up. He burned them with words. I will say this. I give this episode, by just that part alone, 100 points in my mind. 100 points. From 20 to 100 points. Keep it up. Keep it up, anime. Keep it up. Just saying. Also, I like Itsuki. Yeah, what was it? Sorry.
Yeah, no,
He
yeah,
tells them
tells them
what they did.
what they did.
And one of the villagers, when they were there. Oh, we forgot about the villages. Ren is a Ren is a little stuck up. How should I say this without saying too much bad words? Did I say anything bad? Did I say bad words? No. Okay. Ren is like oh, I know, Richie from the Rich Boy, from that '90s movie. He's basically, you're stupid. He's stupid. He's like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You're lying. And the shield here is like, why am I not punching him? I think in my mind he's going outside in the woods for a second, punching a lot of creatures, slashing them into bits. No, but seriously, I think he's like going out in the forest in the ball area in the anime. You know, in the area what the where the balls are, and he's just taking the yellow ball and just like he's just crushing it into pieces. I like Raftali in this part. Did you like her? She's like, what did she say in this part? He's like, look at Raftalia, and he's like, I like,
What he did.
yeah, I like Itsuki. No, not Itsuki. I like Rem. I like Kirito. He is actually Kirito because the voice actor is Kirito. I like Kirito in this sense because he's looking at Raftalia's bandage and he's like, oh, oh, I did shit. Oh, I accept. I accept my mistakes. I give him 100 hero points for this case. I've given a lot of points to Ren. So, Ren, keep it up. Join the Shield Hero, please. And please keep your mind as it is in this episode. He realized it. And also, we forgot to mention that, damn it, you know the village? He told the village as well. We forgot that part, damn it. So when they went to this Nord village, they're like, yeah, we're not from this country. We are refugees. Yeah. And he found a strange music artifact. Angel harp. An angel instrument. You know what they are? Harps. Harps. An angel instrument, anyway. You know, damn it, I don't know the name of that instrument, but it's a beautiful instrument with some metal piece, and you do like a piano thing, but you draw it with your fingers. It's not easy to explain. But he also like gave it food for free. He's like Raftal is like, we need to help them. He's like, yeah, you need to pay, and they're literally giving him spoons of trees and a form of Viking statue. Sorry, my throat. A lot of stuff, but a Viking statue, anything that they have. So guess what he does? He helps the village. Shocker. Pretty good. And Raftalia, when I like that one of the characters has a baby and the baby just starts screaming. And I think Nafumi is thinking like, okay, we need to fix this now. And he literally said to Raftalia like, okay, we get this food for free. I think he I think he did that. Didn't he? I think he gave the food for free. And Raftalia's like, yay! Finally he's a hero, yay! And I see her happy face. And I think she's wagging her tail at the same time. I think. Wait, she did it in the episode as well. Yes. Oh yeah, yes. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna say that. So after that little debacle, and Itsuki is like, the bow, dumbass. Though to be fair, I like the voice actors. No offense to you, voice actors. No offense. No offense to you. I like the characters, but I like the voice actors. But I don't like the bow guy right now. Bow guy, sword guy, starting to get better. So anyway, he says you lie, and Naofumi's like doing the thing that I showed you before. And then they go to the blacksmith, and the blacksmith's like, "Yeah, I have upgraded your armor as you requested, because Naofumi left this armor for a couple of minutes, or a lot of time." And he's like, "I've infused this little dragon core that your bird pooped out." I think he didn't say that, but that's pretty much what he did, or that's pretty much what she did. Jeez. And they fused it in the necklace part here. That was pretty badass. Also, I think I will do a painting of Naofumi in one of my paintings. I will do a painting here. I have painting things I can do. I think I will do that. Sorry, I'm a bit sick. Yes, yes, yes. Mm, you know what? You know what we should call them? We should call them the Naofumi supporters. Yes. The boy with the Naofumi supporters comes back, and they give him, how much money was it? 150 silver. And he's like, I accepted it. And he's like, you know what? You know what? He was thinking about, I think he was thinking about everything he did before. And he's like, no, I will not take it. You will get this necklace for free. And Raftali is like, yay, finally. Yeah, Raftali is like happy. She's just smiling. I cannot show you the expression, but yeah, she's wagging her tail pretty much. Not in the episode, but what I sorry for a second. I think she's just literally wagging her tail like nuts. She's like, "Yay! Finally getting to be a hero." Okay, continue, my co-pilot. Thank you. To buy better equipment and armor with all that money, and they literally collected it. I don't know how they collected it, but I was like, "Oh my god, that's fast." P.S. I forgot to mention, or I said it before in the beginning. They are all from the same village that he saved. I knew this would freaking bite him in and bite him positively. I knew this would do this. I knew it. Like I knew this would be like why would the village be mentioned with a name, attacked specifically? Like, yeah, I would say this. It was nice that you saved them. Seriously, they literally told that you saved our family, our parents. Yay! I will say this. 200 million points for you, Nafumi. Thank you. Better equipment and armor. He's just like scanning them like, yeah. How much level were they? They were level. Oh, they were level 25. Yeah, he was like, upgrade. He was like, I am a hard sensei. I'm a hard teacher. I'm a hard Obi-Wan. Upgrade your asses now. And then he was like, with the blacksmith, he was like, we need to do tactical talking. What was it? Yeah. We need to talk the strategy about the waves. I need to drink for a second. That's perfect. Yes. And the best joke in the episode was, my shop is not a meeting place to be. I will say this. This blacksmith guy is like, I love this kid and I hate him at the same time. But why should he use my shop as a meeting spot? Why should he use it as a meeting spot? What's the joke that? Meeting spot? He's like, my shop is not a meeting spot, kid. And he's like, Nafumi's like, in his mind, he's like, I don't give. I will give you money, but I don't care. The waves are coming. The clock is ticking. And he said to all of them to go in there, isn't? He's just like, time to go in to talk strategy. He's literally, I will say this now. For me, is literally the embodiment of a perfection person that likes to play RPG strategy. pretty much. Is it? Oh, right. Yeah, continue. Sorry. Shit. She's talking to the one of the ninjas, to the Renaissance ninja. Yeah, a lot of time. I should not stop talking. A lot of time. Yeah, a lot of time. It will take a lot of time to make him join my side. Yeah, she's a bit sad about Melty because Melty is. Oh my God, Melty is crying. Seriously, Nafumi, you should be very, very bad about. You should be very sad about what you did. Yeah, the queen is like, yeah, my daughter is pretty much crying in the next room. She's gonna be the next queen in this country. And the Renaissance spy is like shocked, super shocked, like, holy shit. She's like, yeah, yeah, you need to keep an eye on Nafumi, that's it. SAP, now. And the queen then later says, oh, the waves. And she's feeling it in her heart. It's a bit like Game of Thrones. I like this woman. I like this queen. She's badass. She's basically like King Jeffrey if he was a good person. And a smart, tactical, sassy person. And he was a woman. That's a bit like that. And I cannot imagine how Melty is crying or feeling right now. Pretty sad. You should be ashamed now, Fumi. Ashamed of yourself, damn it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this recording is very well made. I need to check it when I upload it on YouTube next time. Or when I do it. Anyway, this video came a bit late, but I was tired. I was doing a lot of jobs. Or a lot of the jobs. And I had my art gallery to do, so that's why I couldn't do it. But later than ever, I suppose. Better late than ever. Anyway, so what was the last thing? Yes! Oh! Yes! The perfect scene. The flirting moment. Yes! The love moment. Yes! Oh. Co-pilot? The love moment. You forgot that one. You forgot the love moment, man. No, we didn't talk. We didn't say it in the part of the room. Yes. Yep. Luckily, I remembered. So I don't care if this episode a bit longer. I don't care. My rules, my channel, damn it. So they were in one of their hotels. They were before in the middle of the episode, or yeah, in the middle of the episode or something. Was it? If he's going to go back to his country, to his world, to his world, and she's blushing, and Naofumi's like shocked, like, oh my. He's like, okay. He's like shocked. I cannot do the expression for the life of me. I cannot do the expressions, but he's super shocked. And she's literally saying, "Can I?" She literally almost wants to confess, and the KFC chicken interrupts the moment. God damn it! And then they have a little girl fight, and the main protagonist is like, "Enough! Sleep! Go to bed!" Yeah, he didn't give up. He gave. He's just like, "Not this discussion again." When they were like saying, "No, what was the chicken saying?" When she interrupted, she said like, "Yeah, kiss now for me." Oh my god! No, she wasn't kissing. But what was she wanted to say before she was like, "Now for me, can I?" Like she said something. Yeah, something like that. She almost said, "I love you." I think. Spoiler warning. I will put spoiler warning on this. Should I? Ah, you know it if you have seen the episode though. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. Anyway, she would say, "I almost love." Yeah, she would say that. And the chicken is like, the chicken is basically like, I would say, what was it again? Damn it, I forgot my voice. There we go. Yeah, this video is a bit long, I know. Anyway, so she basically says, you don't do, you should not kiss master. I will not let you kiss master. And she's like, I will not kiss master, damn it. And then they were discussing, and then Naofumi is like, "Get the fuck out!" He's like, "In the bed now, out." He doesn't give a shit. He's just like, "I had enough of this." And I said it twice, but that's what I would be acting if I was Naofumi. I would be very pissed. Also, he was doing something with the jewelry again. Hmm. Nice hint there, huh? Also, that little toy thing with the harp. What is it called in English? Harpoon? No. Luckily, they didn't mention anything about the spear here this time. Yay! That makes it much better. This episode gets 100 points. No questions asked. Anyway, so basically, the KF chicken interrupts the moment. As I said 3 times. I've said it 3 times or 4 times now. Damn it. It's because it's like, it's so close, but so far away. But of course, Raftalia will get her chance. She will. I swear to God, she will. She will get her chance. And I really like the exposition they did in this episode. Pretty good. So, what did you like about the episode? I will drink in the meantime.
Good.
It was, if you compare to the other episodes, was it better?
It was the best episode of the ones I've seen. No.
Yeah, like in my opinion, it's much better than. It's definitely much better than the spring episode, the hot spring one. It's much better than that one in one context. A bit, the seventh or eighth episode,
Yeah.
but they're all pretty good. But this one is really good because we learn a lot of lore, and I really like this episode. Also, I liked when Naofumi was like, "Give me the money." He's like, "Bitch, give me the money back." And the priestess just like this, like she's like, "Huh?" He's like, "Sure." He saw the other people on the balcony. That was an interesting thing. Did you see that? With the balcony, he saw all the other nuns there. Basically, I will say this: if Naofumi gets back to the king, I want him to beat the crap out of the king somehow. Just saying. Somehow. Also, 10 million points for the blacksmith. The blacksmith understands him, dude. But also, I really like the new characters that joined in this episode. The little, what is it? The Go Now Fumi squad, so to speak.